things haven't been going great over in the land of Louder with Crowder. What with the whole public messy divorce and the employees coming out about their issues that they have with the workplace and, all that sort of stuff. But at least they have a billboard, you know? Usually, this show, I wouldn't think they're really with the times. They don't get it, but they got a billboard. So maybe I'll have to change my mind about that.
Jeez. Guy said,
Yeah, you hear that? It's done. Done. No fade in, no fade out. No fade in here.
jeez. Guy said,
That was an abrupt.
And look at how many guys he's got back there with all the buttons and stuff. They can't figure out how to make the music fade out.
guys didn't put the fade on the end.
Guys didn't put the fade on it. Somebody is going to be on the unemployment line. So,
And he just does this fake angry thing. Like, what the heck? What kind of boss is that? You have three guys back there helping on the controls, helping to run the show, and when they mess up 3 seconds into the show, it's just a joke. Like, what? What are you paying these guys for then if they can't get that right?
There's a
Really
fake for
glad
that.
Job is fading.
Your life is fading.
It's just so weak to not confront it.
somebody's going to catch the unemployment fade.
It was my fault.
It's okay. No one cares. Hey, I care about you. Cancel this paycheck.
Okay,
Now,
done.
but if you're wondering, hey, what?
Yeah, but then he makes a kind of joke like that where it's like, haven't you had enough employees come out with grievances about being mistreated and stuff that maybe those aren't super tasteful jokes, for your employees. Maybe that's not how they feel, but that's how I would feel with all this stuff having come out as an employee of Crowder. I would be like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about those jokes, really.
What is that? We actually, over the break, just released our first major billboard campaign. Starts in Dallas, Texas. You can go see the Build the Wall, Change My Mind. It's actually Live Oak Street, the corner of Live Oak Street and North Olive Street. Or N Olive Street is what your GPS, your cocky GPS will tell you. So if you post a selfie of your, that's redundant. Post a selfie or have someone else take a picture of you, send in your videos or your pictures and post it.
Which is okay, he sits like he's scared, like he's nervous of something. He looks like a kid on the first day of school.
Tag us on social, whether it's X, whether it's Instagram, and use the hashtag Build the Wall. Gonna be
And then look at this again. What the fuck?
whether it's Instagram, and use the hashtag Build the Wall.
Lame.
Gonna be some prizes in there for you. What?
This is what they meant to put up, post a selfie with your mug. They put claim. What are these guys doing? That's their whole job. They just all they've done is mess it up so far.
What just
Can
happened?
we fire Tim too?
What just happened?
I hit the claim.
Hit the claim. Well, I guess technically that's a claim.
It's a claim, but I meant to put that.
You'll be
It just looks annoyed, but
making a claim for unemployment.
just a
Just
joke.
hoping to get a free Mug Club subscription. Go put a picture up with yourself in front of the wall. All right.
You
All right,
will be
well.
making the unemployment claim.
And he does this thing. It's just it looks so lame. Why are you not confronting this? Your people are messing up your show. You should be pissed.
By the way, make sure that we fire him with cause so that he
Yes.
can't make it.
Yeah.
I'm recording this.
He just meekly tells these jokes. It whispers these lame little jokes. Rather than confront the people for messing up your show. You pay them to not mess it up.
You remember the time that he groped the intern?
I can't.
And we
believe
said,
it.
and we were tolerant, but we can't tolerate it anymore.
And it was a male intern.
I don't know. Yeah,
weird.
Exactly. So I wouldn't expect Uncle Sam.
That's how it was the whole time.
See how it feels?
All right, is everyone settled in?
I think
Are we pros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we have a lot to get to. It looks like Kamala Harris is going to be the candidate. It's looking increasingly as
Yeah, so it just fully moves on. Never addressed it, really. Just the jokes.
though that is a possibility because she obviously is securing the delegates. All those super delegates. And she gave her first speech yesterday, which is really weird. There was a recording of Joe Biden calling in, kind of. We didn't really see it. The feed doesn't work. And their feed, by the way. We'll be fact-checking it. She made a bunch of claims about former Vice President Joe Biden, which are false. She made a bunch of claims about Donald Trump, which are false. Of course, all the references available to you, link in the description, or go to louderwithcrowder.com. And, of course, the head of the Secret Service, Cheetle, with a T, was grilled yesterday. We have the highlights for you, as well as kind of the need to know. I think the key issue here is that there were
Like, doing this again. What is this?
additional security requests that were denied from the Trump team, the Trump campaign. She tried to wiggle out and say, not for this one exactly, not for this event specifically. Also, we couldn't possibly be expected to protect the presidential nominee because there was a sloped roof.
Be careful of the slopes.
Yeah.
Picture this level of ineptitude anywhere outside of the federal government. That's my
Oh. What about your show, Steven Crowder? All you've done is botch it so far. You have at least 3 guys on boards back there, and they can't fade in the music. They're messing up the graphics. You have nothing to say about that other than some stupid little jokes. But let me tell them how to lay down the law and show them how it's done. How about you do it instead of being a meek little loser, letting people mess up your show and just go unemployment, right, guys?
that's my question for you today. Where else do people get to perform their job this poorly and maintain
Right
it?
here. And they do this stupid little comment thing. How old are your viewers that you use this on them? This is so Blue's Clues.
Would it work at your company if kind of the one thing you were tasked with doing, you didn't?
I don't know. How's it working for you?
I'm old-fashioned that way. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube at some point today, you will likely see this. Head on over to Rumble because what are you
So
doing
edgy.
watching on YouTube anyway? We're not going to be self-censoring on YouTube. So, sometimes
Yes, we're not going to be self-censoring, but that's literally what you would be doing with that screen. You're putting it up because what you're saying you don't want to say on YouTube. You're censoring it.
we know we got to go to Rumble. Number 2, CEO Captain Morgan, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I think I have an ear thing because I keep feeling like my ears are just like I'm getting my voice back really loud to myself.
It's the headphones that you have on?
Is it my
Yeah, so he says what seems to me to be the actual potential problem. He's like, I don't know if the audio's messed up or if it's my headphones or what, but it seems really loud. And this jackass just replies, "Oh, it's the headphones. That's why you're hearing it." Like, why is he not irritated with these people who just get paid to run a show and then don't do anything correctly and just F around the whole time?
headphones?
That's what puts the sound back. Okay.
I'm trying to think of how to put you in the unemployment line.
I mean, theoretically, I'd have to do it to myself. I
And when
guess.
you hear this, you know him, you love him, you can go and see him July 28th at the Dallas Comedy Club. See all of his dates at jfirestein.com. Josh, how are you?
Good. Not a lot of dates on the website, but I'm looking for a lovely lady or man to set some with me.
What?
Nice.
To what? To like go for walks on the beach?
No, like for
Hell yeah, dude. I see. That's why you bring a comedian on like that, because it's hilarious, you know? Fuck bringing on somebody genuinely funny, like O&A bringing on Patrice O'Neill or Colin Quinn or something like that. If you're going to bring a comedian on and this is the type of stuff that he's bringing, why bring a comedian?
to hire me to do your kids.
Okay.
Bar
okay.
mitzvahs.
I do
yeah.
kids parties, bar mitzvahs.
Yeah,
do
that's true.
weddings. Yeah.
You do a great duo act with Will I Am.
I am Will not.
Yes.
It's a bad duo.
He does a lot of the DJing. I don't know where that's supposed to go.
Yeah, me neither. So, next episode, these are all basically from within a week of each other or so. And strangely, he deleted all of these. I don't know. Seems like he keeps most of his streams up. I don't know why these ones specifically all got deleted unless he knows they're terrible.
Wait, hold on, I'm late for this.
And again, so he wasn't even ready for this one. It came in too early. He wasn't ready.
I forgot it was a shorter intro on the Fridays.
Yeah. It's like half as long.
They saw the Mug Club intro instead of.
And I still have a mint in my mouth.
You do?
I still have a spry mint in my mouth. Hey, glad to be with you. It's Friday morning.
Spit it over
You
here.
need
some cover?
Do I need some cover?
To spit it out.
No.
Okay.
Give me some cover anyway.
Enjoy the spray.
Give me some cover anyway. Give me some cover. Cut to someone else. Anyone else. All right.
This show, it's just so dysfunctional. What the hell? If it was just, one producer or something, then fair enough. But it's just such a mess for so many guys on so many buttons.
Good choice.
You think you just fell out of a coconut
I
tree?
didn't even know.
Hey.
Nice.
Glad to be with you. We for those if you're watching right now on YouTube or on Rumble, usually this is just on Friday for Mug Club, and it's kind of a grab bag. But there's so much news since Biden's kind of withdrawal speech.
He pulled out
Wednesday. Stop it. It is Friday.
He hasn't been doing
it's
that
Friday,
in
so
decades.
it's a little more loosey-goosey. But a lot has happened, and we want to be with you because I know we did a long stream on Wednesday, but we didn't do a show yesterday. So I told you this. You're racist, you're sexist if you don't support Kamala Harris. And if you are, I ask you this, if you are a genuine racist, and I know there are a few of you out there, just be consistent. Pick half to hate. It's wrong to hate, but if you have to, pick one just so that way we kind of know where you're lining up. And we actually have on the program, I know you're going to think this is a made-up name. It's not.
Not even his crew gave him anything for that. They didn't. The people that he pays to be there didn't even give him a pity laugh.
It's not.
Kamala Harris's father, his name is Donald J. Harris, and we actually have.
This is actually funny. I had never heard of this guy, but yeah, Kamala Harris's dad's name is Donald J. Harris.
Him on the show later on. Kind of like Barack Obama's brother. He has some stuff to say, Donald J. Harris, it may be a little bit of a surprise. So this is a weekday show, every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for those of you who don't know, including on Fridays. If you're not a member of Mug Club, we do a show every day, and 100% more show every day outside of Friday. Then Friday, you get a whole other show.
Yep.
Along with everything else there on Mug Club. And if at some point you're watching on YouTube, you see this, head on over to Rumble. We're not going to self-center. Question of the day, who was better at blackface? Robert Downey Jr., Kamala Harris.
Definitely Robert Downey Jr. Come on.
I'm the bitch disguised as a bitch playing another bitch.
He did so well.
All right.
It's not him.
Number 2, Captain Morgan, CEO. How are you?
I'm doing well. I was struggling yesterday. Not for that reason.
Oh, that's right. You had the runs.
I didn't have.
How
are you doing?
Had the runs.
Oh, nice. So they make a poop joke, and then they have a fart sound effect. I mean, is this actually for little children?
How are you doing?
Had the runs.
How's the open wound
What?
that I'm about to give you?
Oh, wow. I can't believe I walked into it.
Oh, you walked right into that.
I was thinking, like, what? Is this
Egg
a
on your face.
Is this
He does not seem amused by his crew at all.
a sexist joke? Is it a is it a stomach flu
I'm
bit?
tired, okay?
Yeah, you are tired. You're tired old bastard.
That was worse than mine, and you did this for a living.
Morgan, enough from you. And when you hear
I'm pretty sure they call this a comedy show in the description of their YouTube channel and stuff.
this, you know him, you love him. He's going to be at the Dallas Comedy Club July 28th. Josh Firestein, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Let's get straight to the guy we
Look at how much other men he's wearing. He's got Trump with a crown, and then another man's show on here. Like, I don't know, dude. Maybe get some jeans that proclaim your love for a third man. And then you'd really have a fit going.
Yeah. I got nothing to say. Let's go.
We wasted a lot of time, and Donald J. Harris is waiting on the line. I think
He
we
is.
tested, and
Okay,
he's
fine.
going to be on a little bit later. So in his testification, I just made up a word, but here's the
do that.
thing: you're going to see a lot of speeches from the Black Caucus, the NAACP. So get used to it. Testification is child's play compared to what you're going to hear in the coming months.
Estimation? What?
Let me be articulate.
Well, yeah, that's why you bring the comedian in. To what? Add "macation" to the silly word that you already made up?
What? Shut up. So,
Okay.
testifying before Congress.
New episode. And it is just so obnoxious to me that he insists on opening it with a horrible slurping noise right in your ears. Why? Why?
Ah, wonderful. It's Monday, but I look forward to that. What do you look forward to on Monday? Comment below. I'm kidding. Wouldn't that suck as a comment like, hey, comment, subscribe, like, love me?
On Mondays.
I mean, and again, his guys don't give him anything for that. It's just awful. Like, you act like you're being ironic, but you just did that anyway, and you didn't even get any laughs out of it. So, how are you any better than the people you were making fun of?
So we're going to be talking about that, but we can't show it on YouTube. We cannot show on YouTube the Olympic ceremonies or the debauchery therein because of the IOC.
The copyright.
And because of the copyright. So if at any point today you see this,
Censor.
head on over because there's a lot of gay stuff on Rumble that we need to show you at the Olympics so you understand the context.
They make a lot of gay jokes for straight family values type of show. A lot of them. And I mean, also the rumors that we've heard involve some, not entirely clothed men being around the office. It's weird.
That's not a good advertisement.
Comment below, which one do you think is the most egregious example? Which one sticks out in your mind? When you talk to a leftist and you discuss Donald Trump, what do they
He's like, guys, come on. Tell me your biggest grievances with the lefties. Comment down below. Seriously, this is awful. Who is this for? They just really, really dumb people and children. I don't understand why else you have this Blue's Clues thing. And, tell me about the meanest lefties you've ever met.
say? You mean the guy who usually praise neo-Nazis? You mean the guy who called for an insurrection? We're going to show you the clip that the media has run along with the full context, because invariably it is incorrect. It's a live show, weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern. If you don't tune in, if you miss it, just tune in live. That's the best way to watch it because we have no idea how long we'll be on YouTube. Number 2, Captain Morgan, CEO. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, you have a good weekend?
I had a good weekend.
And Josh, when you hear him, you know him, you love him, you hear this music, that means it is him.
It's me.
And you can follow him on
really-
Instagram.
Yeah.
Josh_Firestein. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That intro reminded me of the new Ghostbusters movie. I just watched it.
Compares it to Ghostbusters. Seriously, why do we need another fat, bearded guy who makes movie references on our show? Like, oh my God, please get a comedian that is fucking decent. This guy fucking, he's genuinely less funny than Steven Crowder. Nobody else wants to work with you after the whole Dave Landau thing, or what? It's awful.
Glad to be with a lot to get to today. But before any of that, look, selfishly, I'm going to take a moment. Does anyone out there know of an actual indestructible dog toy? Because I just bought 3 at a store that were labeled indestructible.
Hey guys, comment down below. Comment down below your favorite dog toys.
And if you watched Joe Lewis, 2 of them were broken and swallowed in less than a minute. So he's fine. He threw it up. He yacked it up. He's good now. But anyone, you know anything? They market it as it's not even close. It's not.
And so this bit, the indestructible dog toys aren't even actually indestructible. Whoa, what a hilarious bet that you prepared to open the show with.
Not even close.
There's nothing for
He's
you.
doing
Steel.
well. But we were
Steel.
close to having to take him to the vet because I just looked over. I barely got it out of the package.
Yeah.
Snap. Nope. What?
Nothing you can do about that.
All right. So you guys can comment below. And don't send them
Again, not even his crew can pity laugh at the bit.
to me. People have sent me indestructible dog toys that landed him in the vet.
They
Remember
did.
that?
Yes.
All right.
It was a nice
And you
thought.
should be very honest about if it is indestructible or not.
Yes, exactly. Don't try and sponsor the show with your cheap crap that sends my dog to the vet and then get mad that we don't give you a plug. Do you want that plug?
How about you take some personal responsibility for vetting the sponsors? Oh, if you're a bad person, don't offer to sponsor the show. Then we might have to do work or use discretion.
All right. Everyone here knows exactly
Feel
what
that
I'm talking
heat?
about.
You
Yeah.
feel that?
There was actually a follow-up. Why didn't you? It's like, what is
Yeah.
this, the mob? I don't owe you a And by the way, you almost killed my dog. Okay.
And you're out of Mug Club. Gone.
Yes, gone. Afuera! So,
Fitting. Nice job.
That gets a laugh if he yells.
a lot to get to today. Big tech is the biggest threat to our actual constitutional republic that exists, and I'll get into that. We also had our people here, Mug Club, at the White Dudes for Harris Zoom call last night.
Translucent dudes.
People have been talking about it, but you're missing a lot of funny stuff. And
We have it for you.
what's really important, too, I woke up angry, and I know it's not healthy. But the Supreme Court stuff going on with Biden. Hey, let me ask you this. What bothers you most about his suggested reforms, which, by the way, aren't worth
This just drives me nuts with this stupid comment. It just is so childish.
the paper they're printed on? Nothing will happen. It's not just about term limits. It's not about this is an administration that is blatantly trying to prosecute political opponents. They've been doing it for a long time, and that's what this is when they talk about removing presidential immunity. That's what's happening. The quiet part is being said out loud, and this could be any one of you. And here's the thing. It has been you. Were you ever in the Tea? Anyone out there? Were you around for the Tea Party? Were you around opposing the spending bill? Remember when you were audited and targeted by the IRS under the Obama administration? So we'll get into all of that and more. All references available at louderwithcrowder.com. And if at some point, because today I'm pissed off now.
Yes.
Nice.
That's very meta.
Soundboard effect. That's that again. That's like what gets the biggest laugh here.
To include that.
yeah.
If at some
Yeah, and so usually this is an ad or whatever, or just an example, but it actually cut out what Crowder was saying here. Ooh, long break. Wonder what happened.
making sure you guys are on alert.
They got it.
It's a live show, 10 a.m. every weekday. If you remember Mug Club. Number 2, Captain Morgan, CEO. How are you?
I'm doing well, but I thought we could say that word. I just thought we couldn't call.
So I think this is like his number 2 guy right off the bat. Just started the show a few minutes ago, and he's saying words that they have to censor, and that is what they're doing. They're censoring themselves. They can say that that's not what they're doing, but they literally are. So yeah, his crew is so useless. It's nuts. Like the blind leading the blind here. It's incredible that this show is as big as it is.
Call somebody that word that was actually gay. How are you?
And then he just says, "Oh, I thought it was okay as long as we weren't calling somebody that." Maybe you should actually know the rules if you're gonna, produce the show and be on mic, you dummy.
I don't understand how you're so off on the rule book. How do you not know this?
Shouldn't I?
This
Yeah,
is
you
an
should.
X, Gerald.
It makes me worried
I just may have outed
because you
myself
have
as
my checkbook.
any whole.
Oh, it makes me work. Like, why does he not get mad at these guys ever? What the fuck is wrong with him? Get mad. Are you not, like, are you paying them pennies so that this doesn't bother you? Like, surely you must be paying them a decent wage where it would bother you that their only job is to make sure the show runs smoothly, and they can't do that, and they're taking you off the air saying words that everybody else knows that you can't say. Like, and he's just not going to lay down the law at all. Just, oh, geez, I'm worried.
Will do. Not that.
Yes, that.
Go to
And
someone else.
when you hear this, you know him, you'll love him. You can follow him on Instagram, Josh_Firestein. Don't say Steen. He's a Gentile. Josh,
Yes,
how are
gentle
you?
Gentile. I'm good. I've been keeping up with the Olympics for you since you're not watching.
Oh, no.
And I got to tell you, the Spanish volleyball team, very talented.
Yeah? Are they?
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, these are the jokes that this guy's bringing. Oh, the Spanish volleyball team. They're talented, if you know what I mean. Like, Why? Why are you bothering to bring on a comedian that is this worthless?
A lot of talent going around.
Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah, a lot of-
That's
The American team's not.
No.
USA. You know.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Love America.
Woo! That Spanish team. I hope they go far.
Yeah, exactly. There's something to be said for the exotic nature of the talent.
I just love their culture and their history. That's it.
Wow.
So, let's talk
He
about
even
this.
looks annoyed, but again, does
Former
doesn't
Vice
say
President
anything.
Biden wants to reform the Supreme Court. Don't know if you know this. It's not within his authority. Some of you may understand that if you've ever watched Schoolhouse Rock. But apparently it's lost on him that we have 3 branches of government. Can you name them for me? Can you name them? Comment below. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Comment.
Can you name the 3 branches of government? And then a comment icon comes up. And he just referenced Schoolhouse Rock. Genuinely, is this show meant for children? That's how it comes across.
Okay. Executive.
Olive.
Judicial. Legislative.
Oh, good
You're naming
job,
trees.
yay.
Fig.
Olive branch.
Yeah, and then this guy's like, oh, poplar. Eucalyptus. Like, shut the fuck up.
So, these are the proposed reforms, and people are talking about.
And look how he's singing. Like how I would sit. This is from the Majority Report, Cold Feet Crowder. I would think if you're familiar with Crowder, you should be familiar with this. But like just the way Crowder acts, these little nervous hand gestures he does the whole time, the way he's like this and refuses to confront his crew at all. It just I don't understand what it is. Just like unless he's his daddy's little boy. That's how it comes across to me. And the Cold Feet Crowder thing kind of reinforces that.
I don't know what his team is doing around him, and that's just for me to speculate at this point. I don't know.
He has a team. He has a whole team, and he won't do it. He can bring the team.
I believe it's his father, but I can't confirm or deny that.
Okay.
So yeah, this is just some organizer from a professional event. She's not in on the memes or anything. But Crowder was supposed to debate Sam, and he backed out. And this is what the organizer of the event has to say about Crowder.
All right.
I'm not quite sure. That was just my inference.
I understand. Well, I mean, he's young, isn't he? He's not that young, is he?
He's a young guy. He's in his 20s.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, send me that. What about Dave Rubin? Is he?
My line.
So yeah, all of this behavior from Crowder reminded me of the scene from Shark Tales. If you remind it, it's the Will Smith shark movie. But so this is Steven Crowder's dad here, and he's about to hand his business over to his sons, and he's telling the porcupine fish, you're going to be working for my sons. The one shark is a scary shark like Darren, but then the other one is like Steven Crowder. You'll see what I mean.
Is a killer. You hear me? A cold-blooded killer. Look at him.
Steven. So yeah, I don't know. It's been very rough, and you can see here these streams that I grabbed. These were from like a week or two ago, and they're all gone. He's deleted most of all the recent stuff, and he just has these older ones from a month plus, and it doesn't look like he was deleting them at this point. So I think he knows that the streams have been horrible. He doesn't want anybody to see how terrible they are. But I have them. So too bad. You need to see how awful your show is, Steven.